Everyone thought he was a thief, but what he did next shocked the whole entire street. It was one of those ordinary afternoons, the kind where nothing ever seems to happen. A woman, distracted by a phone call, didn't notice her wallet slipping from her purse and falling onto the busy sidewalk. A moment later, a man in a worn-out jacket scooped it up. Immediately, the scene erupted. People started pointing, their voices rising in a chorus of accusation. "Hey, stop him," one person yelled. Another shouted, "Give that back, that's not yours." The noise grew louder as more people joined in, some even pulling out their phones, ready to record the drama, convinced they were witnessing a petty crime. The man didn't say a word. He didn't try to defend himself or explain. He just clutched the wallet tightly in his hand, his eyes wide with a strange urgency, and then he bolted. He ran, not away from the scene, but straight into a tiny, cluttered corner shop just a few feet away. The crowd, now a small mob fueled by righteous anger, surged after him. They cornered him between a shelf of canned goods and a dusty refrigerator. "Why are you hiding it?" someone demanded, their phone camera shoved almost in his face. "We all saw you take it." Breathing heavily, the man finally looked up. He didn't look at the angry faces surrounding him. Instead, he slowly opened the wallet. Inside there wasn't just cash. Tucked neatly behind a driver's license was a small, folded piece of paper. He carefully unfolded it. On it was a handwritten note. It read, "If you find this, please don't return it to me. Give this money to someone who you believe really needs it. Share the kindness." The man's gaze swept across the small shop, past the furious crowd, and landed on a young woman standing by the milk fridge. She was holding 2 small bottles of milk, her shoulders slumped, her expression etched with worry as she counted the few coins in her hand. Her 2 young children stood beside her, looking up at her with trusting eyes. Without a single moment of hesitation, the man walked over to her. He didn't say anything grand or dramatic. He simply opened the wallet and gently handed her all the cash that was inside. The woman stared at the money, then at him, her jaw dropping in disbelief. Her eyes welled up, and soon, tears were streaming down her face. She tried to speak, but only a choked sob came out. She clutched the money to her chest like it was a lifeline, and in that instant, a profound silence fell over the corner shop. The angry shouts died. The phones that were recording were slowly lowered. Every single person in that crowd realized the massive mistake they had made. The man they had labeled a thief, the man they had chased and cornered, was simply fulfilling a stranger's last wish written on a piece of paper. He wasn't a criminal. He was a messenger of kindness. The woman who dropped the wallet, it turns out she was an elderly lady who had recently lost her husband. This was her way of honoring his generous spirit, creating ripples of good in the world even after he was gone. The man who found it, he was just a regular guy, maybe struggling himself, who saw an opportunity not to take, but to give. That day, everyone on that street learned a powerful lesson. We are so quick to judge what we see on the surface, to create a story in our minds based on a single action. But we rarely know the full story. We don't know the silent battles people are fighting, the heavy burdens they carry, or the quiet acts of goodness they perform when no one is watching. Sometimes, the kindest hearts are hidden in the most unexpected places. Not all heroes wear capes, and not every story is as simple as it first appears. It's a beautiful reminder to look for the good in people, to give them the benefit of the doubt, because you never truly know the journey they are on. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you in the next one.